Hey guys, good morning. This is Tiffany from Southern Gals Designs. I wanted to do a video today on gelli printing. It's the latest, I guess it's the latest craze. It's been everywhere. Everybody loves the gelli print. And if you have, or if you're not sure exactly what I'm talking about, it's a gelli printing plate that you use to actually create your own hand-painted, painted backgrounds. I have another tutorial out there on household items that I use in my gelli printing, but I realized that actually my gelli printing supply of paper has dwindled down and I really needed to make some more. I love to have that on hand to incorporate in any of the projects that I'm working on. So we're going to get right to it today. And the paints that I use are just the cheap acrylic paints that you get at Walmart, Michael's. I think I moved the camera. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, there we go. Just the cheap Craftsmart. I think that's pretty much what I have up here on the table today. But I have some more in my drawer over here to the side, so we may reach out and grab some of those. You're going to need a brayer. And you're going to need your gelli plate. So my gelli plate, I do not clean it in between time because I love the way the colors pick up between each different layer that you go from. That's just my personal preference. Some people, and I think it's recommended to clean it after each printing session, but I am a rebel in that fact that I don't do that. So, all right, let's get started. I'm going to use some green, and you're just going to drip a few little dribbles of this on there. Let's go with some nice festive spring colors today. A little yellow, and then I really like this color, the coral reef. I love coral and pink colors anyway, so alright. And then I always like to use multiple colors, but you don't have to. And then I'm just going to take and brayer it out. I like that. And then for my brayer, to clean it off, I have an art journal here that I just use to kind of clean it, because it'll make some really good backgrounds. And then I can also use my craft paper that I have below that I will end up using at some point. So now for the texture tools that we're going to use. You can really use anything, but I kind of am excited to use some of this lace today. I found this in a yard sale this weekend, and it was all different kinds of very cool lace. So I wanted to give it a try and see what it will look like. I think it'll probably come out with a pretty cool effect. Yeah, I've got lots of layers and yards of lace now to play with. So, let's grab some paper. You can also use envelopes, pretty much anything. I'm using 140-pound cardstock that you can get at your Office Depot or Staples. And because the mesh lace effect, we're going to have to really press down on this to get some print to come through. Hopefully we'll get something. Oh, and we did get a little something. I like that. A little pop. And I'm actually, as I take these out, going to use them inside that journal too, just to see if I can get any color off of it, because I really like to use up every little bit you can. Comes up with some really cool effects too whenever you're just playing and using your leftovers to make cool backgrounds in your journal. Okay, so let's see. This is what you call a ghost print, and I'm going to go back in with the same paper that I have here. Okay, just give it a good press. I like that. That's cool. Oh, I really like that effect that you get here. Check that out. And then see how it picked up the little bits of the old previous paint that was on there because I didn't clean it. So I love that. What you'll find though when you're gelli printing is you have to let those dry, right? And so you'll find that you run out of room to let them dry. I'm a member of a Facebook group called oh Lord, I just forgot the name of it. Artful Male Groupies, I think is what it's called. And there was a lot of those ladies who were showing their actually how they hang up their artwork with like a clothesline thing that they have in their craft room. And I thought, man, that's such a great idea, especially when you're gelli printing, to be able to just go and put your prints up while they hang and dry. So that may be a project that I have to work on. Sorry guys, I keep moving the camera just a little bit. The way I have it set up at my drafting table to hopefully give you guys a good view. It's kind of when I move around, it's getting in my way. So, and this is just another color combo that we're going. Oh, I love those bright colors. Alright, so and another technique I really like to use is a comb, an old comb that I have. And I really like the way they turn out. And you can, you know, do all kinds of designs. You can do it straight. That's the fun part, is being able to just play around. Alright, let's see. I had some other prints that didn't really get a good print that I wanted to go back and print on. So I'm going to put some of those into use here, because I like to create several layers for my background. Mmm, delicious. I like that. Now we'll pick that up with a blank piece. That second print is called the ghost print, and a lot of times I really like that print a little better, but that's nice. I like all those little pops of color that come through there. Very yummy. Okay, what other colors do we want to go for now? I'm going to bring some purples out. And let's bring out a folk art. Whew, that's kind of thick. Oh yeah, those are my colors right there. Looks like Easter egg colors. Alright, what do we want to use here? I say let's try this new. I got this new stencil. It's a Heidi Swap stencil. I love the way the edges are free, so you don't have that white border around it. Some stencils, and now I'm just going to go back with bubble wrap right here, and I'm going to do it right here in the blank spots. Sometimes this creates that white border around it, which I guess is okay, but I kind of like the idea of this. Alright, we've got this blank piece. I just got a little bit of bubble wrap on it. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, I really like that. That's going to be really nice with some added layers on top of that. Okay. And then again, I'm just going to take the stencil and pop it into my other journal so we can get all of that yummy goodness of paint off of the back of that stencil. Create us some really cool backgrounds. Because as I found getting more and more into the art journaling and the mixed media, everybody talks about layers, 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 layers. They create depth. They do this. So this is I'm just going to go back with some envelope here for some of my mail art, and then I think I'll use a piece of old dictionary paper on this one too. So being able to use all of those little layers of color in your journal just gives you a really good, nice background. Oh, that's going to be cute. I love making mail art. It's something about that smaller canvas that I don't feel pressured and I can just have fun. And then this will be really cool to use in any kind of mixed media canvas or whatever. I like to just have them on hand because I never know what I might decide that I want to work on. So I like both of those. That's cool. Okay, what else? What other colors? Decisions, decisions, decisions. And really, you know, the only thing that I keep in mind when I'm doing the colors is I try to get colors that on the color wheel kind of work together so I don't come up with any muddy colors. And that typically has worked well. But I love the fact that you can't really come up with the exact same thing twice. I think that's fun, and it keeps you going, oh, wonder if I do this, what might happen? If I layer this on top of that, what's going to happen here? So, and now I'm just going back with a wine cork on this one. And I probably put a little bit too much paint, but no biggie. Alright, and for this one I think I'm going to go with that. And then on this side I'm going to use these little circles. I'm not sure what exactly what stencil that is right there that I have. Alright, another blank piece going down. Oh man, I love how the purple comes through here. That's really cool. Because that was our last print, was that purpley heart colored stencil that we used. I really like that. Alright, and I think I'm going to go back with this purple heart and layer on top of that a little bit. And maybe I'm going to go right in here. Oh, that's neat. Cool. Very cool. Alright. And it just wouldn't be me if I didn't bring out the pink. And my favorite color combo right now has been the turquoise and pink. I just love how that works together. And then I might go back with a little bit of the yellow too. Okay. And my drafting table that I'm using right here is so small that I have to kind of get out of frame to get my brayer all cleaned off on my journal. Alright, and for this one, if you watched my craft haul video, I think it was, I talked about these foam, craft foam sheets that have texture to them. And I'm going to use that and see what we come up with. Oh, I like that. But yeah, I found these, I think they were on clearance. So they must be kind of taking them off the market or changing the product somewhat, because they were marked down on clearance at Michael's, I believe it was. So I thought, that is cool. And I'll just show you real quick. I like how the little dots come out on the journal when I was cleaning off the little foam piece. So that's a cool background as well. Alright, so now for this one, I think I'm going to go back and do just a light little press. Oh yeah. That's awesome. And then maybe we'll go back with this, because I really like this color combo and how it works together. So we'll go back with that purple that we put the little teal and yellow and green colors. With the purple will be pretty. That's nice. Pretty cool. Alright guys, so I don't want the video to take forever because it takes so long for me to upload it whenever I have to go in and upload. So I'm going to stop this, and I may do another video on Gelli Printing very soon. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you'll come back again.